What's up, everybody? It's your boy Benito. We're live from one of the coolest cities, Madrid, Spain. The vibes, the food, the people, it's off the charts. If you've been keeping up with my channel, Benito News, you know I'm all about exploring new places and sharing the craziness with you guys. That's why I'm hyped to take you on a wild ride through the top 10 must-visit spots in Madrid. Smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're new, and let's jump right into the action. Alright guys, first up on our Madrid adventure is El Rastro, the biggest and craziest flea market you'll ever see. Imagine a sea of treasures, from vintage clothes and antiques to handmade crafts and quirky souvenirs. You name it, they've got it. Seriously, you can find anything here. This place is like a giant treasure hunt, and you can score some insane deals if you know how to haggle. The energy here is electric, with vendors shouting out deals, musicians jamming on street corners, and locals catching up over café con leche. Trust me, you haven't experienced Madrid until you've braved the crowds and haggled your way to a bargain at El Rastro. Oh, and come hungry, there are tons of food stalls selling everything from traditional Spanish churros to mouth-watering paella. Next up, we're traveling back in time to ancient Egypt, without even leaving Madrid. We're talking about the Temple of Dabad. This temple is over 2,000 years old and was actually a gift from Egypt to Spain back in the 1960s. They took it apart stone by stone and shipped it to Madrid. How crazy is that? It's located in Parque del Oeste, which offers some of the best views of the city skyline. Seeing this ancient temple with the modern backdrop of Madrid is a trip. It's like stepping into a time machine. The hieroglyphics, the towering columns, the intricate carvings. It's like something straight out of an Indiana Jones movie. And the best part? Admission is totally free. Get your wallets ready, guys, because we're about to hit the shopping mecca of Madrid Gran Via. This iconic street is like the Times Square of Spain. It's buzzing with energy 24/7. We're talking dazzling lights, massive billboards, and a never-ending stream of people. This street has it all, from high-end designer boutiques to international chain stores and everything in between. Whether you're looking for the latest fashion trends, unique souvenirs, or just want to soak up the vibrant atmosphere, Gran Via is the place to be. But it's not just about shopping, guys. Gran Via is also home to some of the most stunning architecture in Madrid, with grand theaters, ornate buildings, and historic landmarks around every corner. Take a stroll down this iconic street, grab a coffee at a sidewalk cafe, and just soak up the electric atmosphere. And hey, if you're a theater buff, make sure to catch a show at one of the many historic theaters along Gran Via. Yo, what's up from Plaza Mayor, one of the most historic and happening squares in all of Madrid. This place is straight out of a postcard, guys, surrounded by beautiful red brick buildings with cool little balconies. This square has seen it all, from royal coronations and bullfights to public executions, and even a few witch trials back in the day. These days it's all about soaking up the sun, sipping on café con leche, and enjoying the lively atmosphere. You'll find street performers, artists selling their work, and locals just hanging out and enjoying the vibe. And if you're lucky, you might even catch a traditional Spanish festival taking place right here in the square. Make sure to come hungry, because Plaza Mayor is also a foodie's paradise with tons of restaurants and cafes serving up traditional Spanish cuisine. Alright guys, need a break from the city buzz? We're heading to Retiro Park, Madrid's green oasis, and the perfect place to chill out and recharge. This park is massive. Over 350 acres of gardens, fountains, and even a boating lake. You can rent a rowboat, stroll through the rose garden, or just chill out by the lake and soak up the sun. And keep an eye out for the Crystal Palace, this stunning glass and iron structure that looks like something straight out of a fairy tale. For all my fitness junkies out there, Retiro Park has jogging paths, bike rentals, and even outdoor workout stations. Or you could just grab an ice cream and people watch your call. Retiro Park is like the heart and soul of Madrid, a place where locals and tourists come together to relax and have fun. So grab your friends, pack a picnic, and get ready to experience the tranquility of Retiro Park. Calling all my football fanatics. We're about to step onto hallowed ground, the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium, home to the legendary Real Madrid. Even if you're not a die-hard football fan, you can't deny the energy and excitement of this iconic stadium. We're talking about the stomping grounds of legends like Cristiano Ronaldo, David Beckham, and Zinedine Zidane. The list goes on and on. Just imagine the history made, the goals scored, and the roar of the crowd within these walls. Taking a tour of the Bernabéu is like stepping into a football museum. You'll get to check out the locker rooms, walk through the tunnel onto the pitch, and even get your hands on some of the club's most prized trophies. And hey, if you're lucky enough to be in Madrid during a Real Madrid match, you absolutely have to try and score tickets. The atmosphere is electric. The fans are some of the most passionate in the world, and the feeling of being part of that sea of white and purple is indescribable. Yo, culture vultures, this one's for you. We're hitting up the Prado Museum, one of the most important art museums in the world and home to some of the most famous masterpieces ever created. Get ready for an art overload. We're talking Goya, Velázquez, El Greco, Rembrandt, Rubens. The list goes on and on, guys. Seriously, this museum has it all, from Renaissance masterpieces to iconic Spanish paintings that'll blow your mind. One of my favorites is definitely Las Meninas by Velázquez. It's this super famous painting of a princess and her ladies-in-waiting, and it's been analyzed and interpreted for centuries. Even if you're not a huge art buff, I promise you won't be disappointed. The Prado is a must-see for any visitor to Madrid, and who knows, you might even discover your new favorite artist. Alright guys, get ready to feel like royalty because we're about to step inside the Royal Palace of Madrid, the official residence of the Spanish royal family. And let me tell you, this place is fit for a king, literally. We're talking over 3,000 rooms, each one more opulent and luxurious than the last. Think massive chandeliers, priceless tapestries, and enough gold leaf to make King Midas jealous. You'll be blown away by the sheer scale and grandeur of this place. Make sure you check out the Royal Armory, which houses one of the world's most impressive collections of historic weapons and armor. We're talking swords, suits of armor, and even some cannons. It's like stepping back in time to the days of knights and chivalry. And if you're lucky enough to be there during the changing of the guard ceremony, don't miss it. It's a super impressive display of military precision and tradition. Yo, we're back in the heart of it all at Puerta del Sol, one of the most famous squares in Madrid and a total hub of activity. This place is always buzzing, day and night, with locals and tourists alike soaking up the energy. You've got to get a picture with the iconic El Oso y el Madrono statue. It's this bear munching on a strawberry tree, and it's like the symbol of Madrid. Puerta del Sol is also home to the famous clock tower that counts down to the new year. Every year on New Year's Eve, thousands of people gather here to eat 12 grapes for good luck as the clock strikes midnight. And hey, if you're feeling peckish, there are tons of restaurants and cafes around Puerta del Sol where you can grab a bite to eat. We've reached the #1 spot on our Madrid adventure, and trust me, it's a good one. Get ready to be wowed by Plaza de Cibeles, one of the most stunning and iconic squares in all of Europe. Seriously guys, this place is like something out of a dream. You've got the magnificent Cibeles fountain, with the goddess Cybele riding her chariot pulled by lions, all surrounded by these grand, elegant buildings. It's architectural eye candy at its finest. Make sure you check it out at night, because the fountain is all lit up, and it's seriously magical. It's the perfect spot for a romantic stroll, a late-night photo shoot, or just to sit back and soak up the beauty of Madrid. And hey, while you're here, check out the incredible buildings surrounding the square, like the Palacio de Comunicaciones, which is now the Madrid City Hall. And there you have it, guys, the top 10 must-visit places in Madrid. From the historic squares and world-class museums to the buzzing shopping streets and peaceful parks, Madrid has something for everyone. If you enjoyed this epic adventure, give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for more travel shenanigans, and let me know in the comments what your favorite spot was. Stay tuned for more awesome content, including more travel vlogs and crazy challenges. Thanks for watching. Benito News signing out. Peace.